The Biden campaign released new ads featuring the Obamas begging Americans for just $5.
Here's 5 reasons why I'm asking you to donate $5 to my campaign with some help from a friend. Hey, Barack.
Hey, Joe.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Number 1, our last campaign was powered by donations from grassroots supporters like you.
Number 2, your donations are the reason President Biden won the last election. And when he won, he built on our progress with the ACA. He passed the biggest climate bill in world history. And he brought our economy back from crisis. That's because of you.
Number 3, we got a lot more progress to make, protecting voting rights, protecting Social Security and Medicare, fighting for our fundamental freedom to love, to make your own health care choices, and to read certain books to your kids. We can't do it without you.
Number 4, Joe might even call you.
Not a joke. And number 5, we're up against the first real fundraising deadline in the campaign, and we need you with us. It really makes a difference to me, and I really appreciate it. So take it from me.
And me.
And go to joebiden.com to join our campaign.
He brings in Barack Obama to help him? I don't understand. Barack Obama? Why would he need Barack Obama if he got 80 million people that voted for him in 2020? It's crazy. Together, these two are joining up in order to get Americans to give $5 to the campaign.
I've made the preservation of American democracy the central issue of my presidency. I believe in free and fair elections and the right to vote fairly and have your vote counted. There's something dangerous happening in America. There's an extremist movement that does not share the basic beliefs in our democracy. All of us are being asked right now, what will we do to maintain our democracy? History's watching. The world is watching. And most important, our children and grandchildren will hold us responsible. The Vice President and I have supported voting rights since day one of this administration, and I ask every American to join me in this cause. America is still a place of possibilities, where the power resides with we, the people. That's our soul. We are the United States of America. There is nothing beyond our capacity when we act together. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. Joe, hey, who is that standing next to you in the Oval Office? Your granddaughter? Which one? Oh, it wasn't the one that you don't recognize, huh? Yeah, that's right. And you're trying to give your, little preaching to us as if we're so much less than you. And you're just so much better. And the rest of us crazy people in the conservative right, we're the problem.
Freedom. Personal freedom is fundamental to who we are as Americans. There's nothing more important, nothing more sacred. That's been the work of my first term, to fight for our democracy.
Okay, I can't take no more. Just stop it there, because freedom, that's what you worked on in your freedom. Americans, we've lost freedoms since you've taken office. Look what you're doing to Donald Trump, an innocent man accused 91 different federal counts or whatever of felonies, potentially, tried to take him off the ballots. And thankfully, thankfully, we got a great Supreme Court that stood up for truth, stood up for righteousness, stood up for the Constitution of the United States, and kept Trump on the ballots in all the states. So, don't tell me you're for freedom. If you were for freedom, you would have put a stop to this. You would have stood up. If you were the right man, Joe Biden, you would have stood up and you would have said something like, hey, you know what? We should win this battle fair and square. And we're not going to do all of these shenanigans as far as it goes with, voting boxes and, ballots being mailed out to dead people and all that. No, we're going to do it the right way. But will you? No. And the reason is, you're so used to putting out a narrative of something that you actually don't even believe in yourself. You flip-flopped on just about all of these different topics, including illegal aliens, which is the number one issue right now for the 24 campaign. All of these lies are not going to help you at all. The border, that's going to be the determining factor in November. The border is the issue, but it's all going to come down to the facts that are coming out slowly but surely on the table. The facts on the table are murder is on the rise due to illegal aliens entering into this country. Right now, we got more single military-aged young men coming through our border than ever before. There's a picture on your screen. Now, where are the women here? Hello? I don't see any. I don't see any men dressed as women either. So what's going on here? These are all military-age young men coming into our country from God only knows what countries, including Syria and all these other places that really don't like Americans all that much. And when asked, who are you going to vote for? Biden. They don't know anything. All they know is they're coming to America to get something free. That's what they're doing. Asylum seekers right here. This picture, these are asylum seekers waiting to be processed at camp near the U.S.-Mexican border, east of Jacamba, San Diego County, California. This is happening on a regular basis in America. But the bill that the Democrats and Biden have been trying to push as far as, borders and protecting of our borders, they call it the Border Protection Bill or something along that lines. It has nothing to do with that. This bill is supposedly going to increase ICE detention capacity from 34,000 to 50,000. That sounds really good. Wow, you're going to detain more people. They're not even using detention right now. ICE has 0 people in detention right now. And the sanctuary cities are not working with ICE in order to arrest any criminals. So all of this is nothing but rhetoric. So what makes us believe that this border bill is going to change anything? Because it isn't. Biden's pushing the narrative along with the Senate Democrats that this new bill is going to give Biden the ability to be able to shut down the border. So let's read the bill. Well, the government would be forced to shut down the border at times where there is a 7-day rolling average of 5,000 encounters per day or 8,500 encounters in a single day. So let's add that up. 7 times 5, 35,000 people a week coming through the border or 8,500 in any single day. So 35,000 people, 1.8 million people can come through our border on a regular basis, on an annual basis. The government doesn't have to be shut down. The border doesn't have to be shut down. So what are they changing? They're not changing anything. All they're doing is making sure they have future Democrat voters to be put on the voter rolls.